Hello folks, Kaz here from blockheadUK. Tell us who you are and what is this all about?
Right, well, I am known as Captain Mutant, and actually you can see me here at the top of my creation, waving at everybody, next to my faithful companion, which is All Sorts the Robot. And what I've created is what I call the Classic Space Outpost, which in my mind is how LEGO would create Classic Space if they were to do it today. So using modern parts, modern building techniques. I'm not a purist that I stick to just what LEGO did in the 70s and try to replicate it today. I started with that, but then everything evolved as I was creating it.
So what's this bit here?
This is the sick bay. And what we have is lots of snot-built components, which I don't even remember what I called them, but they all have names. This is the medical bed. This is the scanning, so to check how healthy you are. This person isn't healthy right now, obviously. And right next to that, you've got the lab, where products are analyzed and hopefully remedies will be found to make this chap feel a lot better.
So what was your inspiration for building?
The inspiration was finding my Classic Space sets that my parents had saved for me all these years, all these decades. And then when I started playing with them again with my kids, I thought, I know I always liked them, but I wanted something a little bit more substantial. I never really liked the fact that most of the LEGO sets have got a wall missing. Obviously so you can play inside, but I wanted it to be fully enclosed like the modular buildings are. Yeah. And so that's what I started creating, a fully enclosed building. And then I thought, wouldn't it be cool if you bought one set and you could recreate the insides as many times as you want, because to help promote creativity and stuff like this, which is something that I've always been excited about. And so I came up with the stupid idea for my first LEGO Ideas project to create something and use the bricks to build 5 different internal configurations. So you can see the 4 here. So you've gone through the first one, which was a sick bay. Then this was the workshop. Then here we have the galley, where people can just eat some food out of the automatic food dispenser, sort of replicator, or a food printer, or whatever you want to call it, sure. With a 70s style arcade game, because why not? And the sleeping quarters with bathroom next door, or shower room. It took me ages to build those, but I'm really pleased with the way they turn out, the bunk beds. Yeah. And the 5th configuration is on the other side of this. Oh, there goes All Sorts.
Oh dear. As long as it's not the captain's down, that would be fine.
There we go. This is the command center, which is the first one that I'd created. Now, all the tiles that you see, but most of them, come from different eras of Classic Space. And because I was really disappointed when I first started doing this, and I did this in LDD, because I didn't have any pieces, and I had to buy all this. And I was very disappointed to see that there weren't that many printed tiles in LDD. Yeah. And I didn't really like the ones from the 1970s when this first came out. And all of a sudden I discovered, through browsing and all this and photos, these tiles, and I just fell in love with them. And there are some like this one I know is from the ice planets that they had to set off. Uh-huh. This one is from, I can't remember the name of it, but that was from the sets before that.
They're quite unusual actually, I haven't seen some of these. Some of the more obvious and more common ones are easy to spot, but
it's just, well, once you find them, then you go nuts on Brinklink and you look for them, and then you find whatever you need.
Did you have any custom printing done for this project?
Absolutely, yes. All the uniforms are custom printed. So if you look at him, the uniform is actually based on a city jacket, which had zippers underneath it, which I didn't like, because if you put a spacesuit on, because you can, I'll just grab one of the spacesuits here. There we go. You could see the zippers underneath it, so that wasn't work for me. So I got rid of those, and I changed the colors. I put a Classic Space logo on the space logo on the shoulder there.
Yeah.
And
nice stripe on the trousers too.
Nice stripe on the trousers, which matches the color of the top uniform.
Very nice.
And I made them in different colors. So.
Excellent. So this is on the LEGO Ideas website, yes?
Yes, it is.
Tell me about how people can support your project on there.
Well, I guess you'll have a link in the description.
Yes, I will.
And they can click on it and add the support. I mean, there's tons to see about this. First of all, there's sliding doors. There's a knob on the side. So
yeah.
just like any proper sci-fi setting, all the doors are sliding doors.
Yeah.
And that works for the doors to the airlock as well. And you can see the airlock here is not broken. It is by design. So this
Excellent.
door opens up.
Yeah.
And what you can do with this is you attach it here if you've got only one set, but if you've got multiple sets, you remove the airlock and you can attach another set to it to create a base.
So it's all completely modular.
It is all completely modular. And the same with the roof. As you see, the roof is removable,
Yeah.
but if you look at this one, you've got solar panels on the roof and a communications array. But all of this can be removed so that it looks nice without them.
Yeah.
And then you can put the solar panels and the communications array wherever you want on the ground.
Yeah.
It gives you flexibility for playing.
Looks fantastic. Well, thank you very much for showing this to me.
Actually, you forgot one last thing. In order to sort of make this thing a bit interesting, I got 2 little excavation areas. So give a reason for these chaps to go out. And I've also spray painted those space suits because they only exist in white or in grey. So some people don't like the idea of spray painting, but it's within the rules of Lego Ideas. And a couple of buggies and a trailer, so they can go to where they want to go. And attached to that, the reason the guy back right at the beginning was so ill is because I've included a little contagion scenario that these people were a bit careless and took something unknown back into their base, and it spread. And will they find a solution to cure everybody in time?
Wow. Well, a story to go with it as well.
Yes, I've been
Brilliant.
busy.
Thank you very much for showing me your base, Captain Mutant.
Thank
Good
you
luck
very
with
much.
your Lego Ideas submission.
Cheers.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see new content when it is released.